but I wanted to make this video before the next day. Kinda, at least start it. What I'm going to be talking about today is actually quite embarrassing. I'm going to be airing out my own dirty laundry. We're gonna be talking about several things. Feces related, bodily functions related, menstruation related. We're gonna go through my biggest humiliations in life. Something like that. Because some things, like, I remember them, but I actually don't feel embarrassed by them. Like, I know I should, but I don't. Like, some things is just, like, kind of whatever to me. Like, it just feels like another day as a human. Like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Basically, we're gonna start with when I was in junior high. No, before that. We're gonna start with elementary. When I was in elementary school, I think I was like in 6th grade. I was in 6th grade. I had some overalls, jean overalls, and they were some that I had since, like, I lived in Germany. I don't know, it doesn't matter. So when I was in 6th grade, I was wearing overalls, and I remember my mom left for maybe work, or I don't know where she was, but she left the house locked, and so when we tried to go in, we couldn't, and I had to go pee really bad. I was just sitting in my overalls on the steps of my house, and I ended up peeing myself because there was no bathroom, and we weren't close with our neighbors, so it's not like I could go knock on my neighbor's house and be like, "Can I use your bathroom?" So I pissed myself, and I was in 6th grade. Like, already pretty grown. What is that, like? Yeah, pretty grown. The next one, junior high. When I was in junior high, I got my period, right? And I had these jeans that I loved the shape of them. I loved them so much that when I stained them one day with menstruation blood, it was a tiny little speck of a stain, but it was on my butt, and if you were close enough, you could see it. So people might have, like, seen it, but I really didn't care because I really didn't want to throw away those jeans. And I would always tell myself, "Oh, I'm gonna dye my jeans. I'm gonna ask my parents and, like, dye my jeans, like, because you can dye your clothes, so you wouldn't have been able to see it. It was, like, tiny." But I just never got around to it. Because I don't know. I feel like I just wasn't embarrassed by that. And then one day, this girl named Erica, who worked with my mom, strangely enough, she told me, "Oh, you have a stain on your jeans and it's like blood." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's been there." Like, I'd been using those jeans for months. I really didn't care. I think it was actually close to me almost, like, graduating junior high when she told me. Maybe. I don't know, because we only have 2 years of junior high here, so could have been my 7th grade year, could have been my 8th grade year, but I really didn't care. Like, okay, the next one is when I was a dancer. Oh, they just get consecutively more embarrassing. Well, this is embarrassing to me. This is actually very embarrassing. This is one of the more embarrassing ones to me. I would still wear tampons. So one day, as I was dancing for a man, and it actually happened on several instances. It's happened to me, like, at least 3 or 4 times. I actually have several instances of embarrassing things. We're just gonna talk about tampon ones for now. Yeah, so at least at least 3 times not on stage, and 1 time on stage, my string was out, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And 1 time a girl told me. The other 2 times I found out by myself. And then 1 time I was dancing for a guy and he told me because he saw it. Okay. And then also period accidents at the club. When you like don't know, and then like suddenly out of nowhere it just hits you, because like I wouldn't keep track of my cycle. Or sometimes it was like I was already wearing like a diva cup and it just wouldn't sit right sometimes, and things would spill because it just, if you don't put it in properly, the seal. Okay, it's getting worse. This 1 time I was really drunk. Oh, this 1 time I was really drunk at a pool party, and I actually blacked out for a lot of what happened later on that night, but I vaguely remember some of the good parts, but there were some bad parts. I think I hadn't eaten. Like I used to be able to hold. I wasn't actually an alcoholic. I said that on TikTok that I was an alcoholic. I wasn't. I feel like the club would make like weak drinks, so I could like take like 10 drinks, and also like with the dancing, you just work them out. Like you don't really get that drunk, but when you're not working them out, and then you're like in a hot place and like the temperature's hot, right? Hot Texas, whatever, and then like you go into cold water after drinking and you hadn't eaten, and like I'm not sure if I had actually smoked weed. Illegal activities. Fuck y'all. We're talking about embarrassing things, like, and if y'all are fucking worried about weed, like, your priorities are fucked. I hate this. So I was really drunk, and I actually don't remember a lot of what happened to the pool in the pool. That's how drunk I was, and I don't even think I drank that much. I probably drank like 4 beers, but because it was on an empty stomach and I wasn't working it out like dancing, the alcohol hit me really hard, and then also like the water was cold, so